Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our show. Welcome to Only Sports Card Studios. I'm Gary. We got a special guest here today, Mater. Mater. Just did a walk, so you're a little tired. Hey, buddy. He's sleeping at my feet. Good boy. Come say hi. Here he is. This is Mater. He is our new foster dog. Came in earlier this week. Super soft. Very friendly. Very happy. Very active. He's just reaching a point where he's like laying down and just relaxing. They called him Healer Border Collie Cattle Dog Mix. About 30 pounds. South Carolina. Come on, buddy. Say hi. Walk here. We did just do a walk. There he is. Very sweet. Took to us right away. He is hanging out with Milton. They're doing really good. He wants attention. He doesn't quite know how to do it. So he keeps nuzzling up to me. He doesn't actually lick. He doesn't actually cuddle usually either. He just kind of gets close to you and flails. Let's figure it out. There's that nice spot he's got. Very sweet, though. Good appetite. Has been good about going to the bathroom outside. Just tried to take him for a walk. He's not great on a walk yet, but he's only 30 pounds, so it's not hard to control him. He just zigzags every which way. Like I said, he's very active. He's been exploring everything and checking everything out. So my plan is, after I get done here, we're going to go to UMBC. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably have to miss the basketball game, but I'm going to try to take him to baseball. You can kind of sit on that hill with the dog and take him the game, see how he does with that, and let him get as much of it as he can manage. Oh, he is neutered. I should mention that. Hi, buddy. So we'll be heading for UMBC, getting some baseball today. I'm going to try to, if I can. Oh, he's back. I'm going to try to, if I can, go to University of Maryland tomorrow for some baseball, softball, soccer, maybe. That'd just be me, because I've heard of there being dogs in the Bob, but it's more of like an official thing. And no, buddy, you don't want that. Buddy, you don't want that. He is in the shoes, but he's just going after the aluminum can. Hey, Mater. Mater. Let's see if we can give him a more appropriate toy to. There you go. Hey, pal. I could put him up on the bed and blow his mind, but so far he's rolling over. Get belly rubs right now. He's not been a bed dog yet because he has gone out for shoes and clothes and such. So he's been sleeping in his crate. He's been good about that. He'll protest a little bit if you go to put him in his crate, but after a few minutes he'll settle down and sleep in his crate like a good boy. Sleep through the night. He does do this. So we're working on that. Nope. Ow. Ow. No, thank you, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Does like playing with our dog, our kids. We have 2 cats now, and he's good with them. He's not reacted to them, ignored them. Our cats have sort of avoided him because they are pretty dog savvy. Our younger cat is more curious and will get closer, but they've never gotten nose to nose yet. But Mater has handled it very well. Really ignores it more than anything else, which is sort of what you want to see. Our younger cat, though, is a buddy and would like to hang out with the dog. Or at least has hung out with the smaller dogs. What do I see here? You look like Baltimore Ravens. Prism. I think the cat's trying to get in right now. And some caps. Right now, yeah, they're both just sleeping at my feet, or snoozing at least. I said they had their walk just now, about a mile. You can hear them both panting. So we got some credentials. Milestone Pucks, Ovi. I did get to the Black Bears yesterday, and they are looking good. Like I said this on Facebook, they have always been speed of the game. They've always been a big team and a fast team with some pretty good skill too. But they are gaining confidence, poise, composure. As long as I've been watching, they've been good, but they've never actually won the full championship. They look dangerous. Like they are going to be a problem. Oh, Wiggins auto. They are going to be a problem for people. Not a guarantee that they'll win, but this might be the best I've seen them look. Some defensive liabilities. Goaltending, unfortunately, has not been as dominant as it's been in years past. Defense in terms of keeping the other team pinned in the zone, sure. We are dynamite at entering the zone along the boards. We are sharp in a lot of ways. And the passing game is starting to get even more dangerous and confident, like just cold-blooded. All right, so we've got some Merlins. I've got two one touches there. We'll save those for the end. I am having fun with this idea of not having a single Scottish Premier League team and just enjoying the league as a whole. And I imagine I will play it that way until someone super calls to me and says, nope, you are this fan. I have the Celtic and Rangers cards here because that's who there are cards of. Occasionally they make an SPFL box. I've gotten more serious about doing an England-Scotland trip. All right. Hey, nope. Let's not do that, pal. Go back to sleep. There's this YouTuber it's like Adventures Gone Wrong. And it's this woman, she's up in like Canada. And she does a lot of mountaineering stuff, which is how I primarily got into it. Nope, you don't need that, buddy. But she does a lot of other... Katie? Katie! Katie! So she does a lot of mountaineering stuff, but she also does other adventures. She had a good kayaking one. And, oh, God, it's the cat. All right. You coming in? Cat wanted to come in, but then saw the pooch. So she basically is like sitting in her chair up in Canada. Oh, buddy, you don't need that. And telling the stories of all the things that happened. But behind her, there's like a couch and a couple chairs. And she's got these dogs that kind of look like Mater. And like I spend 90% of the time watching the dogs. Because every once in a while the dog will like get up and move. And it's like, oh, the dog's moving. Hey, you don't need the can, bud. You don't need that. Yep. Okay. He's trying to get more belly rubs. Schmeigel. I saw a game where the Celtic fans were protesting and they threw stuff on the pitch. No, hey, you don't need it. You don't need the sock. And Schmeigel kind of got mad at him and thing. But hey, no, all right. Happy little fella. He's not. There he goes. Back down. Okay, we got some Spurs too. Van der Ven. It's amazing to think that the Spurs could get relegated while still doing it pretty well in the Champions League. No one really thinks they're going to win the Champions League, but they've certainly had a respectable showing. I would say relegation isn't likely, but it's certainly a possibility with some of the injuries they've got too. Hey, come on. Come back to sleep. Go settle. Go settle. Good boy. Good boy. Good settle. A dog bed over there. All right. Here's a new one. Oh, cat is in here. Hey, pal. Respectful sniffing. Good. Good boy. Go settle. He is a herding dog. Chosen one, Mikey Moore. Gareth Bell. Essentially a logo fractor. And cat's hiding under the bed. Mystic Knight, Archie Gray. Good reaction. He gave him a sniff and then walked away and went and laid down again. He's still in the phase where he's settling in and figuring out his place and his personality. My favorite Celtic players. So I've always said this, that college sports is on a ticking clock with me. On the plus side, eventually, this summer, my oldest is going to be doing her start of the college tour. And in a couple of years, she'll be off to college, and then I will have an extra connection with some college. I don't know which one yet, but with some college, there'll be a connection. But transfer portal and everything is just really hard on me. I am someone who places loyalty above, like, even winning. So college was already hard for me because you only had the player for 4 years. Well, now essentially you only have them for 1 year, and it's very hard for me to accept a player who's transferred from someone else. Like, oh, they're our player now. Well, they were someone else's player before this, and they bailed on them, so. And then when one of our players bails to go somewhere else, that's even more devastating. And there was sort of a high-profile defection, and I didn't take it well. Everyone else seems okay with it. Wishing the best and everything, but I do not like it at all. So I would say college sports in general has a limited amount of time to really set the hook before I eventually move on. And how does one set the hook when the players are in and out so quick? I really think it's got to be the fans. So, like, you need a lot more fan connection to other fans, because the players are going to come and go, the coaches are going to come and go, but not the fans. So that's how everybody needs to be thinking. Schmeichel the 75. An autograph. Daniel Cummings, Celtic. And I do see 2 one-touches. We've got Schmeichel, numbered to 10. And Son, Sparkle. I don't see a number. I mean, they one-touched it, which usually means case hit or really big card. So we'll have to research that one. I've got 2 dogs sleeping at my feet right now. So yeah, I'm just I value community and loyalty more than winning. I do value competitiveness, like a team that always thinks that's no fun. But a team that is 500 at home and less than 500 on the road, but feels like a community, that's fine by me. The problem I'm seeing with a lot of pro sports now is everybody is chasing victory at all costs, but only some teams are winning and, winning year after year. But everybody is, constantly shuffling their players and everything else trying to win. So you're not getting the loyalty. You're still not winning because only, the overall winning percentage is still going to be 500. And there are just going to be some organizations that win more than others. So now you don't have the loyalty, the experience, the fan base, or the winning. Like half your teams are always going to be below 500. So we've got an ultimate rookie, Bobby McMahon. Former Colgate Raider. That's why we're going after his cards. So really a good league, you're going to have your teams that win. Ideally, you have many teams that are competitive. So it's not just the same team winning over and over. You have loyalty across the board. And you have solid community and experience across the board. That's how you build a league. There's not really a lot of sports that do that. What have we got here? Right, I see some hockey, some Ravens. Some credentials. We've seen this already. Another milestone puck. Saw one of these a few minutes ago. Dog's passed out. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at this. Arena Experience Autograph. Joe Benintendi. Well, that's cool. We've got some football here. I'm getting less football because I watched less football. But these Resurgence cards look pretty nice. Especially with Topps driving Panini out. Like they need more brands. The Topps composite idea I've only seen once, and I enjoyed it. All right, we got a signature card. They're all Suggs. But frankly, I miss Panini. Said it before. Panini Chronicles, my favorites. And I know, Topps won that monopoly, but they don't have the pace by themselves. So even though, like, my only choice is tops, I'm going to the card shop a lot less because there's a lot less that I'm interested in. These are some nice cards. All right, last couple here. We've got Malachi Starks to 150. DeAndre Hopkins to 100. And a tri-colored. Wow, okay. We got a card here. Numbered to 50. Tri-colored patch. Derrick Henry. His eyes are my eyes right now. That's a nice card. Very nice card. All right. Let's close up with some Bowman draft. I didn't get very much Bowman draft this year because I wasn't really paying much attention to Orioles minor league last year. I wasn't paying much attention to Orioles. I said my plan today, take Pup here after he's napped to UMBC baseball. And then tomorrow, get to University of Maryland. And there's just a ton going on at Maryland tomorrow, so we'll see what we can see. All right. It's never good when they send you a sorry you didn't have anything back. All right. So like I don't know these guys. I know some of the players who came in the year before. I know Bradfield Jr. At least heard this name. I got Mojo. A couple Mojos. JT Quinn. And we'll close with a skunk pack. Series 1. Nothing special. All right, so that's going to do it for me. I'm going to reset things around here and let Pup sleep it off and go on another adventure in a little bit. Thanks for sticking around, and I will I don't know exactly what the schedule's going to look like tomorrow, but probably be on Facebook at some point. See you guys.